Hello, my darlings. Welcome to your daily mini tarot and oracle reading. I am using my Divine Animals Oracle, and I think I'll use my Animal Tarot after that to pull you a message today, darling. Already the first card has come out, the fruit bat, the flying fox, and it talks about kindness. This reading is for those that most need to hear it today. If you're hearing it, is within your divine design, my darling. If the reading resonates or I resonate with you as a reader, don't forget to check out my Pay What You Can readings. The details are in the description box below. So let's come back to this card that's come out for you. We've got kindness, the fruit bat, and the flying fox, or the flying fox has come out. It is a reminder for us that kindness, about being kind to ourselves, kind to others. Kindness comes from understanding. Kindness comes from compassion. Kindness comes from us really never truly knowing what another is going through, and that actually perhaps the smallest, kindest word to a stranger on the street can make a great difference to where they are within their lives. Or showing kindness where we choose to see the best in others, we choose to see it from a spiritual level rather than from the ego perception, which can be very, very different. So this is a reading about kindness. When we look at the fruit bat or the flying fox, it is about the abundance that comes to us when we also demonstrate kindness, when we choose to give, when we choose to give kindness. What you give out, you receive 100-fold. So if you're choosing to give out kindness, you are going to receive it back in many different forms from the universe. That beautiful law of karma, that law of correspondence as well. With the fruit bat as well, it's about fruit being, things that are maturing and ripening, that are ready there for you for the taking as well. It's a reminder of that. But it's also about your perception to see things as they truly are, maybe not how others wish for you to see them, or perhaps the mask that somebody is wearing, if they are doing things that one might consider unkind, for you to look past it, for you to look through it and to see beyond to perhaps the pain that's driving those actions as well. Because you've got here the snake, and it's the word creation. So this is a sort of wonderful card to say that there is an extraordinary, we use the word transformation a lot, but within this space that you are in at this time, you are going through a creative, you're recreating yourself. There is a shedding of something from your past. There is, you've sort of uprooted yourself. Now, I don't know what that means for somebody, but you've uprooted yourself. So you've perhaps taken yourself out of your comfort zone, and you are replanting yourself somewhere else, which is part of your transformational growth, because you are ready and you are able. I do feel that there is this kindness is coming into this reading very much alongside this creation card, because in the recreating of your reality, with the intention and flow of being kind and compassionate and understanding and releasing the past, so that comes back down to forgiveness, you are very powerfully recreating something new in what others might perceive to be a sort of space that is maybe desolate of or devoid of anything that is worth experiencing or looking at. So there is it's time. This is your sort of part of your birth plan. I'm getting it's part of your divine design. Let's see what else Spirit wants to tell us about this. So thank you. What else can I see? And it's almost like, I just want to come back. This looks to me like a sort of an oasis, doesn't it? It's sort of circled there. And then you've sort of got this snake here as well. It's almost like, this here is this here within this sort of not very friendly environment that you've been in. The snake is always about remembering that we and only we can have a direct perception of our lives, and that we can choose to see what we want to see. So within the space of being kind, we can choose to see this from the ego eyes, which can be very, very cloudy, or we can choose to see this from the universe eyes, which is one of all knowing, one of all understanding, and one of being at ease of flow with shedding things, with releasing things, and about having a direct perception that's based on essential truth of the situation. And that in itself is releasing you, because it doesn't have the power to hold any hold on you anymore, because you realize that what pain you might have been feeling actually is transformed when you show kindness to the situation, because it is love thy neighbor as thyself, because we are all thyself experiencing thyself. So I trust that makes sense for you. Let's see. And it's not always easy, darling, to be kind, is it? But think about the times that you haven't really wanted to be kind. And kind's a big word. It's about being peaceful. It's about not retaliating. It's about not responding. It's about being kind to the situation. You know, you don't need to necessarily do anything or speak anything, but you can send love and kindness to the situation energetically. It's how you feel about what would love do in this situation. How am I feeling about what I am giving out there as a kind energy, as a loving energy? And just trust that within that space that you are then stepping aside and detaching from it. And in the detachment of it, you're letting then the law of karma, the law of correspondence, whatever it is, come in to play. And, you know, and also you are becoming less attached to any outcomes. And, you know, with the law of relativity, you're saying, well, actually, is what I am perceiving to be something that is not kind, is that a problem that I created in my mind because of an expectation I had of somebody where I didn't really truly understand who they are or why they might behave in a certain way? So there's all sorts of aspects going on here. And for those this reading is resonating with, you will, it'll trigger in you the answer within yourselves. So let's have a look to see. Thank you, the fruit bat and the snake. Thank you, Spirit. Too many cards. I've got the sun, which is about happiness and kindness. Thank you, Spirit. The Five of Summer. Yes, I mean, this is the Five of Cups. This is about focusing on what has come from this regret, remorse, unhappiness, something that it's a situation or experience that you wouldn't have wanted to experience, but what has come out of it is something that you can look back on and say, I understand now the reason for why it's happened. And that within this space, you can see God's hand, the universe's hand in this. This is the dragonfly. It's that beautiful translucent wings to show the universe's presence within what is happening for you. And when we have such an outlook and we look out and we look through with the universe's eyes, we become free from the burden of I'm going to say quite a lot of anger or resentment or deep hurt. We become free of it because we realize that actually this has all been happening for us and it's a gift. And whatever you have learned from this, and you have learned so much from this, my darling, because of the snake here, use it as your transformational tool now to the future you wish to create for yourself. And the sunflower, well, these are, is this a sunflower? I don't know, is it American? Whatever these are, my darling, they are all standing there with their faces turned up to the sun, and it is about how much you are growing at this time. And I know there has been tears. I know there has been tears. Remember, tears are such a sign of strength and courage, because tears are representational of your soul's intent to further, to evolve, to further its path. Let's put it this way. They are the vibrational relationship between where you are now and where at a soul's calling you are intending to go. And that is a conscious and subconscious decision. So you are releasing at this time with the tears. And it, as I said, it's not always easy to be kind to a situation, but you have the Ace of Winter. And this is the universe telling you that this too shall pass, that you are perhaps at the stage of bamboo, where the first year you sleep, the second year you creep, the third year you leap. There is something that is beautiful that's coming in for you with this Ace of Swords that you might consider lucky, but actually it is because of the growth that you have done. Something really lovely, something that'll make you smile. It's something that's going to give you a certain truth about something that's going to give you clarity in a way to want to reach forward, to want to expand. And you know, the Ace of Winter is the essential truth. There is a truth to something coming in for you, and it's also about the way that you're communicating it as well. So let's see what else wants to come forward. And because this is a growth plan here, I'm almost seeing that this is something to do with using your experiences that you've translated, transcribed as a scribe, transformed into deep knowledge and wisdom, that you are going to use it to help others as well. Because pandas, you know, are needing of help, and people do have stepped forward to help them as charities as well. So I really feel that you're going to use your experiences that you have done as the bamboo, whether you're at the early stages or the latter stages of your growth, your expansion, to help others. And I feel with the bamboo, because it might be a slow growth, but it's a very necessary growth and a necessary embedding and a necessary creating of a foundation for yourself in order for you to actually not just withstand the winds of change, but to be so flexible with the change that is going to be happening in your life, because you're ready, darling. You have had and are going through a big transformation. So don't fear it at this stage. Too many cards, please, but I did see the Page of Cups, because you're coming into this wonderful, this is this 10 of Cups energy here. This is the prairie dog. And you see here the blessings with the rainbow here. So, I mean, the 10 of Cups energy is one of gratitude. It's one of love. It's one of kindness. It's one of recognition of both yourself and of others within your life as well. But it is a one of fulfillment. You are fulfilled, and it is a fulfillment based on a deep acceptance, peace, and joy. Thank you. Let's see what else. And a connection, I'm being told, like no other. Thank you very much, Spirit. What else? The Star, because a connection like no other. The Two of Cups and the Star. So the Two of Cups is a very like-minded soul. Both of you do like to talk. Both of you are also ready to experience new things. Well, you will be ready to experience new things together, independent but together. A beautiful relationship that's based on your own. I'm going to say, but it's not quite. I don't want to say that, Spirit, based on your own strong independence, thank you, but also based on your connection within yourself, and you'll recognize that within each other. It's a really, really lovely connection here, and one of adventure, and it's because of this experience. You have been so focused on your transformation and so focused on releasing a lot of things in your life that you don't want to take into the future, but releasing them and letting them go. Releasing them and surrendering, releasing them and surrendering to the flow, releasing them, because why would you want to carry around those emotions anymore? You've come to that conclusion, and this is it's an extraordinary it's an extraordinary time for you. Thank you. Anything else? Just one last card, please. Thank you, Spirit. Thank you. The wheel. Wheel has come out for you. Release. The Five of Swords is also present as well. So what Spirit wants you to do is, I feel there is something you're trying to do at this time. There's something that you're trying to do at this time that perhaps you're not getting the results that you wish for, and Spirit is asking you to release your need or necessity for something to work out in a particular way, or actually for something that you're doing that's not making you terribly happy at this time. And actually, do you know what? To say to the universe, I'm going to hand it all over to you. I'm handing it all over. I'm letting it go. I'm going to observe what's happening for me. I'm going to be a witness of my life. I'm going to be a witness. I'm going to literally detach and watch what is happening and how I am reacting or responding to things. And this talks about, my darling, that there is something coming in earlier than you might expect into your life, and not to limit it, not to limit what you will be receiving. Don't put any limitations on this within your mind. Just be open to receiving all there is coming towards you, because it's all about positivity. Thank you, Spirit. The Queen of Autumn. Because, my darling, you are the Queen of Pentacles, and you have, within the hard work of yourself, you have created this. This is something you have caused that's coming into your life. And I want you to think about what you have either consciously or subconsciously been putting out there, saying through thought, word, or deed. But it is something wonderful. It is something that has growth to it. It's something that's going to multiply. And it is something that you're not going to be rushed on any progress of it. You're going to enjoy its natural growth, but it's something that you're going to be very proud of. And whether this is to do with a relationship that is on a professional level, or a relationship that is on very much an emotional level, there is an extraordinary both emotional and practical solution coming in for you. And that's the only way I can describe it to you. But it is universe-led. It is within your divine design. And it is also because the more and more you are seeing both, I'm going to say the generosity of spirit in each and every situation, but alongside this kindness card, about seeing that through that generosity of spirit, what you are taking that's positive from everything that's happened for you, you are now making great progress, and therefore you will now be rewarded with a representation of the progress you've made energetically and abundantly, and from an aspect of releasing in your life, my darling. So emotionally, this is, whatever this relationship is for you, whether it's professional or it's from a loving point of view, it is going to be very fulfilling for you, darling. So there we are. I'm going to wrap that up. I look forward to doing another reading for you tomorrow. I have just done Leo's. Yearly star sign, and the next one is, that's Leo's come out again, is Sagittarius. So should we do Sagittarius tomorrow? So keep an eye out. And then we're almost there, Capricorn and Libra over the weekend. So my darlings, lots of love, take care, and see you tomorrow. Bye-bye.